Welcome to a very big day. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. Okay, Mr. Attitude. Now I'm stressed. I love all of this. I'm loving everything that's happening. You're gonna get towed. I was like, okay. I have to do a U-turn? Fuck me. I have fucking reindeer antlers in my car. 5 taquitos in one day. Fuck ass intersection. I'm not in a good mood. Now I'm anxious. I have my glasses on and I can't see shit. It's not gonna see me anymore. I can't fucking see the road. First of all, that feels illegal. Oh yeah! I am going to go see one of my favorite authors in the whole world. This is huge for me. It's really big. I saw she was coming to Atlanta and that's like a 3.5 hour drive for me. So I was like, oh my God, I have to do it. I have to do it. I go to Atlanta for concerts. I will go see Miss Liz Tomford. We are going to go meet the author of one of my favorite series in the entire world, the Windy City series. She changed my life. I love her so much. She wrote Caught Up, which is one of my favorite books I've ever read in my entire life. I just have to go. I felt like it was too easy of an opportunity and people never come to like Columbia or Charlotte. So if I have to go to Atlanta to go see one of my favorite authors, we're gonna do it. It just happened to be during Vlogmas too. It's the 4th. So we are going as soon as I'm ready. As soon as I film this intro and I put on my shoes, we are going to go. Where are my socks? I was getting dressed. I was like, oh my God, I can't wear my brown shirt again in another video. All my other ones are dirty. So we are wearing the brown shirt again. And I'm just bringing a jacket because it's freaking freezing outside. I'm gonna wear my new shoes. I'm bringing my raggedy ass 1975 sweatshirt and my grandpa jacket. And it said you can bring up to 5 books to get signed. So I will be bringing the whole series. You also, the like ticket was to buy The Right Move and like the new covers they just released. So like I get to leave with a new book too. And The Right Move is my second favorite. I guess I'm ready. I have nothing else to do. I have the rest of my latte I'm gonna bring and we're gonna listen to Quicksilver in the car. Oh, Brimstone, I guess, not Quicksilver, but I will see you in the car because I also need to get gas and stuff, so. I love that. That's so funny to me. I'm gonna keep doing shit like that, especially in this video. I'm so delusional right now. I'm so tired and the curtains really got me. I was looking for this one specific transition. I saw curtains. I'm putting curtains in my entire video with the applause. So like, where am I supposed to put my camera when there's a steering wheel in the way? Okay, I genuinely don't know where people are putting their cameras. Okay, whatever. I was gonna call the, let me take my jacket off. This is just ridiculous. It's freezing, but this is huge. And I'm wearing the same fucking shirt like always. I wish I could like stay on my steering wheel just like that. Just deal with it right now. I'm gonna work on it, but just like for right now, deal with it. Because I wanted to call the bookstore. It's called Eagle Eye Bookstore, maybe? Eagle Eye Bookshop. It's always shop. I was gonna call them and see if they have any favorite coffee shops around there. Because it starts at 7, and if I left right now, which obviously I am, I would get there at 5:30. I wanted to get there around 6 just to like wander and also like account for traffic in case there is any. And I just wanted to stop and get a cute coffee somewhere. So we're gonna call them.
Eagle Eye Bookshop. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm coming to y'all's event later and I was just wondering if you had a favorite coffee shop that's like in the area.
Our favorite coffee shop in the area.
Yeah.
We honestly really like the bubble tea place for coffee that's in the shopping center with us.
Okay.
That's like directly there, but if you're looking for somewhere a little further away to kind of chill out at, there's Choco Latte across the street, in Decatur nearby. There is Dancing Goats, and I think there might be kind of some other ones.
Okay. If you had to pick your absolute favorite, which one would you pick?
Absolute favorite is probably the Tea Leaf and Creamery.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you so much.
You have a good one.
You too. It was a man. I don't ever want a man. I call back and ask for a woman. All right, let's see. The Tea Leaf. It is a bubble tea place, but he said they had good coffee. Tea Leaf Creamery. Oh, they have those like fish waffle cone ice cream thingies. I don't know. This doesn't look like the vibe. It's giving like ice cream store vibe instead of like coffee shop vibe. None of these really fit in the vibe. We'll see. We'll just head there and see. I mean, they were all right by each other, I think. So it was what he at least made it sound like. Eagle Eye Bookshop, 3.5 hours. My plan for the car ride. Oh, I forgot to tell you also. I thought it would be fun instead of just like having all of my books. Can I like lower this? There we go, a little bit. Instead of having her just like sign the front like they always do, I was thinking, which it would only be easy on Caught Up, hold on. I would have to find the specific page in those. I was thinking to have her sign my favorite page, like the page that has my favorite quote. I feel like that would make it more like unique, because I have books signed by authors where they just sign the front, and like that's what you usually do, but I feel like that's kind of boring. Like page 397, I want her to sign this page. I know for sure she's at least going to sign this page. This is one of my favorite pages I've ever read in my entire life. I cried so fucking hard in this page, and it's one of my favorite quotes where it says, Miller, if you ever decide to stop running and make a home, make it with me. It says a choked sob escapes me. Same. Literally same when I first read that. So she's definitely going to be signing that for me. Like when I think about it, I don't have any specific quotes that come to mind for like Play Along and Mile High or like Rewind It Back, honestly. I feel like Rewind It Back, I want like the last page because I think they're all in the last page. Yeah, okay, the last page in Rewind It Back where it like goes through him like watching all of his friends and it's all the people in the other books. Like I want her to sign the end where it says the end. Like over the words. I want her to like sign it over the words. Hopefully she gets the vibe and understands that's what I want because I think that would make it like way more special, and it like gets me like talking with her instead of, because meeting people makes me really nervous because like I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I come off very outgoing, you know, and like sometimes I'm very anxious and like cannot carry a conversation to save my life. It's like hit or miss. Like at work, if I'm working at the register, sometimes I just like flow with people. Is this like bouncing really badly? Sometimes conversation just flows naturally and it just works and the banter's there. And then sometimes it's the most painfully awkward conversation I could imagine. So that's what I'm always scared is going to happen when I meet like celebrities or like idols, like authors, stuff like that. This way I have something like ready to go. It'll get the conversation started. So it's not just like, hi, she signs my book and I walk away, you know? Hi, I love your book so much, you're my favorite. And then we walk away, and like she's heard that 100 times. So I feel like no one else will have that and no one else will want or ask her to do that. So it could be unique. And I like to be memorable. Now it's time. I realized I can wear my glasses because there's no ring light like at me. Anyways, as I was saying, my plan for the drive is I need to listen to this week's amount of Brimstone for book club because I haven't really even started it yet, and I got it on Audible. They have a sale going on right now for like 99 cents for 3 months. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna listen to 180-ish pages of Brimstone, and then I'm going to start, I think, Heated Rivalry. I really want to start that show, so I might start that on my phone, and we'll check in. Whenever I'm feeling like checking in, I'll check in. If not, I'll see you in Atlanta at least. So we switched to my phone because now I am driving, but gas station haul. I only stop at Quick Trips because I just love a Quick Trip, but this one was like kind of run down. Like it looked like the very first Quick Trip ever made. So I got 2 Celsius, obviously, because I'm gonna have to drive late tonight and I already cracked into the one that I brought. 2 brand new Celsius, and then my food taquitos. I love the taquitos. Sue me. Don't care how long they've been sitting out. Don't care how gross it is. I love them so much. I get the steak and cheese and then just the pepper jack one. So I'm gonna eat these, and we're 40 minutes away. And I have switched over to watching YouTube. I am so annoyed. I pull up, there's a line out the fucking ass. Oh, what? Like, are they not being let in until a certain time? I'm so confused. And it's like a really shitty, terrible parking situation. So I drove around. I don't know this area. I don't want to get fucking booted. And it's like the busiest intersection in the world is what it's right on. So I called and was like, where do I park, dude? Because y'all held an event and sold a shit ton of tickets with a line out the fucking door and there's no parking. And he was like, well, I can't really tell you, but I will say I've never seen anyone get ticketed at Jiffy Lube. I come to Jiffy Lube. There are signs everywhere saying we boot vehicles. I was like, okay, cool. So I am parked in a parking spot facing Jiffy Lube, a closed Jiffy Lube that has no signage, and we're just gonna hope for the fucking best. I have no idea. And I have to walk alone in the dark. Now I'm stressed. I didn't want to be stressed. I have to walk across this fuck ass intersection. And like I'm trying to look around and find like people. Where are all the people parking? Literally, where did y'all park? If I get fucking booted, I'm sending my ticket to Liz Tomford. Like, if I get booted at 9 p.m. in Atlanta, I will literally off myself. I'm not kidding. But I need to, like, head in. Also, I'm scared to leave anything in here now. Oh, my God. And, like, I don't want to carry 5 books in there. Now I'm anxious. I'm officially anxious because I have my camera with me. She's coming with me. I'm not leaving that in case I get fucking broken into. Because I'm at a random sketchy-ass Jiffy Lube. So, camera's coming with. I have fucking reindeer antlers on my car. I am I am annoyed. I guess I'm just gonna bring Caught Up because I don't want to bring 5 fucking books now and walk across the street with them. I thought I would just be parking outside of the freaking thing. I hate a shitty parking situation. I'm so pissed. 6:14. I guess I should freaking walk over. Oh my god, this guy just got in the car next to me. I should have asked him if I'm gonna get fucking pulled. I'm annoyed. I'm over it. Now I have to go. I'll see you in there.
Pages to write that long of a book. I'm like, I know. I sat down, wanted to write myself a book, and then I reread everything I wrote like all the time because I was writing it for myself.
The coffee in the fridge, like the noticing the favorite color, like, and then of course there's like big gestures like learning sign language.
Or like buying a house. That's my type of hero is someone who's like grumpy, reserved, but has a soft spot for her. That's like my ideal book character and real life man. You could read it as in Caught Up, Play Along, In Her Own League. That's actually the timeline too. We're fully calling it a spin-off standalone because, and I think once you read it, you'll understand it too. You're gonna get the characters who Caught Up and Play Along, but it could be like that could be a 3-book series. Unfortunately, there's not a ton of professional athletes, women that are a little bit older, but there are some. They've been on my mind. So not even a never say never, but like a yeah, possibly.
I'm walking to my car, and let me just say, if there's a fucking boot on my car, right here, right now, in the middle of this intersection in Atlanta, Georgia, I will. Okay, there's nothing on that one side, so I don't see a ticket either. Moment of truth. Oh my god. Oh, night is looking up because there's no ticket or anything, and Liz was really nice. But boy, I have to pee, so we also need to find a gas station, like a quick trip, because I need to get gas, pee, and food. It's 10 p.m. That was supposed to end at 9. The first hour, I was seeing red. I'll talk in a second because I have to start driving. Okay, I'm getting gas station haul, and I am in a absolutely pissed fuck it mood. So I treated myself. I absolutely treated myself. We got a Winters. Oh, fuck, 0 sugar. I didn't treat myself. I literally accidentally bought diet. I bought a Sprite with the winter spiced cranberry, and then 3 taquitos because I don't care. I genuinely don't fucking care. If you look at my face right now and you like kindle 5 taquitos in one day, does it look like I give a fuck? I'm eating 5 taquitos today. Don't give a fuck. That is my lunch and dinner. But I do want to try this Sprite. And then, God, I'm going to talk for so long on the way home. Like, I'm going through the full experience. I'm giving you start to finish the entire experience. And it's going to be a lot of complaining. And then it's going to be me talking about how much I love Liz at the end. So it will round out happy. But just know, you're not even allowed. One, it's my video, so I can do what I want. But you're not allowed to be like, oh, all she does is yap. I'm warning you now. I'm about to yap for probably 10 to 15 minutes. Don't love. Whatever. I have energy drinks. So not only is it raining, my freaking screen is gonna fog up, so I have to have the air on the things. Okay, so there's gonna be loud noise is what I'm getting to. Trying to decide where I want to start. Well, one, I want to start with the taquito. I don't even know what I got. One of them was unmarked. I was like, oh, got it. How do I get out of here? Dead ass. Usually, I would put my purse salt on this, but I don't have the hands. I don't even know where the fucking exit is. Okay, bitch. I'm not in a good mood. I have to do a U-turn? Fuck me. Absolutely fuck me. In the rain, I have my glasses on and I can't see shit. If you like videos where it feels like you're on FaceTime with the person, this is what this is gonna feel like. So as soon as I finish my taquito, oh my god, salt. The light better not fucking change. This one's really good, actually. I think this is just the pepper jack one. No U-turn here. Got it. No, I'll figure it out. 2 hands on the wheel. Wish I could see the road. All right, let's get into it. Liz Tomford book signing review in Atlanta, Georgia at Eagle Eye Bookshop. Typically, if I have an unpleasant experience somewhere and they didn't do anything like wrong in a certain sense, I wouldn't name drop, but I'm name dropping. I'm name dropping for one particular reason, and we'll get to it when it comes up in the story. The signing is 7 to 9. First of all, I received an email like a couple of days ago, maybe like a week ago, saying I was accepted, I guess. Like I made it into the Q&A, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know it was an option to not make it into the Q&A when I bought tickets. Like, you're lucky I fucking made it, because I would have been pissed. Then it just says, like, more information will be sent out to you later in the week, closer to the Q&A. I was like, perfect. I never get another email, so I was like, hope nothing important was there, like parking directions. Anyways, so I'm showing up at 6. I arrived early, literally an hour early. I felt like was ample amount of time to be early to an author signing. This isn't some massive fucking celebrity. It's an author. Like, yes, she's a celebrity to me and I love her, but it's just an author. So I pull up and it's off of this really busy intersection. Really fucking busy, and it's like on every single area. It was like strip mall type thing. So like, there's so many things going on. A lot of people, heavy traffic. It's also 6 p.m. on a Thursday night in Atlanta, a huge city. So it's fucking busy. And all these strip malls that are like kind of sketchy, a bunch of gas stations. I have no idea where I am. I don't know where to go. So I pull in where the bookshop is, and it's a decent sized bookshop. Like, the bookstore itself, pretty big for a bookstore, honestly. But the parking, it's attached to a strip. So all the parking is also parking for every other store that's there. So not only are, I don't even know how many tickets were sold, 100 people coming in parking, but so are all the other stores. So there isn't parking for shit. Absolutely nowhere. Every single person that pulled in, immediately pulling out. I pull in looking for a spot, just, why not look? There was a line out the fucking ass. Like, all from the beginning, it was towards the front of the strip mall all the way to the end of the strip mall. I was like an hour early and there's a line. Like, your hours are open. You are technically an open business. Like, why are you making us stand in the fucking freezing cold? So I'm not even worried about the line at this point. I'm used to waiting in lines anyway, so I don't really care. And I have my shit with me. I can busy myself. I didn't know where to park. I didn't know what to do. There are signs everywhere saying private parking, you will get towed. Everywhere. So I'm panicking, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just fucking call them and ask, because maybe they sent something out and I didn't get it. So I call, and he was like, well, I'm not really supposed to say this or tell you a place. I was like, okay, if you hold an event, you need to have parking for said event. But anyways, I was really nice. I never complained once. That's not me. I'll complain to y'all. I'm not complaining in person. Unless they personally offend me with something. And he was like, but I've never seen anyone get booted or towed at Jiffy Lube. I was like, okay. Like, I get it. They don't want to be held responsible if I got booted. I can't come to them and be like, he said. So whatever. I go and I drive to Jiffy Lube. Signs everywhere. You're going to get booted. You're going to get towed. I was like, okay. Cool. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't know what else to do, and I need to go get fucking line. Like, I have very high anxiety at this point in the night. It's extremely high. I park, I am like, you know what, if I get fucking booted, it'll just add to my night. And then I realize I have to cross this huge intersection. You're allowed to bring in 5 books to get signed. So I brought the whole series. As one does, she's a 5-book series. I'm gonna bring them all to get signed. I brought in Caught Up because I was not walking with 5 massive books. Maybe if I had my tote bag. The one fucking time I changed my tote bag into a purse, I changed my tote bag to a purse and could only fit 1 book in there. So I brought Caught Up, my favorite, and I knew my ticket was buying the right move. So I knew at least I was going to get the right move so she could sign Caught Up in the Right Move, which are my 2 favorite. So I was like, what fucking ever. I wasn't gonna carry 5 books across a really busy intersection. That's just, the anxiety was through the roof thinking about that. I am walking in, I'm getting in line, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, if I got an email that said I made the Q&A, does that mean some people did not make the Q&A? Like, it's giving concert ticket VIP lines again. And you know how fucking stressed I get about those. So I'm like, where are all these people gonna go? Like, there are so many people in line. Clearly some of these people did make the Q&A and they're just here for the signing. That would make sense. So I asked the girls at the very front of the line, I was like, so what's the deal? Like, have they said anything to y'all? And they were like, well, they're letting in people in groups slowly so that people can browse and not be overwhelmed. I was like, so fuck everyone else? Fuck the people who got here an hour early and have to just sit in the fucking cold? What if I want to browse? I don't, because I'm already annoyed, but like, I literally was like, okay. So also it's giving they oversold, which, like, you're an indie bookstore, I get it. You want to sell as much as you can, and it's Liz Tom Ford's a huge author right now. You want to get money, I get it. But it gets to a point where you cannot oversell if you cannot house that many people. I'm inching towards the front of the line. I'm in the next group to go in. I'm looking in, no chairs available. None. I was like, oh, so what am I and the 100 people behind me supposed to do? Like, there's probably like, I didn't turn around and look, there's probably like 40 more people behind me. I was like, literally, what are we supposed to do? Just fucking stand for 2 hours in the back like peasants? So I'm going in, just like, I'm bad in these situations because I am not thinking one positive thought the entire time. And I'm riling myself up, getting more and more pissed. Like, that's why I'm such a pessimistic, I am a naturally pessimistic person. And that doesn't bode well with someone that has a natural high anxiety too. So it's terrible, and I honestly should probably be on meds for it, but I'm not, because I don't have health insurance either. So I finally get in. He's like bringing the line. I don't really know how to explain it. The registers are right when you walk into the left, and like we need to check in and get our book and shit. And then it's like all of these chairs, and then a little spot in the front for Liz. So we're getting pulled into a line past, like it's going to where Liz would be sitting. And I'm looking around, I'm seeing a lot of chairs with jackets on them, seeing a lot of chairs with purses on them. I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna sit anymore. I was like, no, I'll just head out actually. I'll just head out. So I finally wait in line. I'm looking around at the little trinkets they have. This is where my night took a turn. It took a turn. I'm looking and I see a face I have seen too many times in the past 4 years of my fucking life. Now about to make it 8. I see Donald Trump's fucking face on a trinket, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's one of those, like, because usually bookshops are generally pretty liberal, like generally speaking. So I was like, maybe it's one of those like silly gimmicky ones where it's like a toilet brush cleaner with Donald Trump on it, which like I would never in a million fucking years have anything that resembled anything of him in my bookshop. And I literally bent down and looked at it. It said like Donald Trump soap bar. It was a soap bar with his face on it, and then said "Make America Great Again." I said, oh fuck no, abso-fucking-lutely not. Like, y'all are selling Donald Trump shit in here? I was so gagged. I was like, am I being punked right now? Who the fuck? What indie bookstore? I was so genuinely mad that I was like, wow, what a great start to my experience here. Like, literally, what a perfect start. I love all of this. I'm loving everything that's happening. So I'm waiting in line. I get my book. I walk around, and I think, like, you know, I'm here alone. I go to a lot of things alone. Usually, you, like, other people are alone around you. They'll, like, kind of talk to you and, like, make jokes. I can talk to strangers and make jokes. It's fine. So the girl behind me was alone. I can't fucking see the road. Like, I fucking hate driving in the rain because everything is, like, slick, and I can't see the fucking lines on the road. God damn. Sorry. Give me 1 second, please, while I run my car off a bridge. We're not done with the anger, by the way, so if you're already kind of over the venting, just leave now because it's not going to stop anytime soon. So I get my book and I come around, and a girl that is behind me was also alone, and we had like made one joke earlier together and like laughed about it. And so I was about to turn around and be like, so are we just supposed to stand? Like, in a nice way. I'm not like openly talking shit. And she goes, excuse me, and like runs by me. I was like, oh, got it. Yeah, no, it's okay. I have a gun in my bag. It's fine. I'll just take care of myself. Like, it just was such a, excuse me. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm looking around, no seats. I am not about to also go to the front and be like, are any of these available? Which, like, I should have. A normal person without anxiety probably would have, and that's probably what she was fucking doing. But no, I found 2 empty seats in the back row because that was the only thing I could see, and I asked if they were sitting in them, and they weren't, so I went and sat in the back fucking row. Mind you, I have terrible eyesight. These are my only real glasses, okay? These are my only, like, prescription glasses. That's why I'm wearing them right now at night so I can see to drive. These are my cute glasses that I like to wear with an outfit, okay? Can't see shit in them, but that's what I was wearing because I didn't think I needed to be able to see long distances at a small bookstore author signing. Couldn't see shit, honestly. Couldn't see a goddamn thing. I was wearing the cute glasses instead, and the one time I, like, don't pack them with me. I usually put them in my purse, but you know what? That's on me. I'm not even mad at anyone but myself for that one. I also found out the book You Again. It's like this cute, you know, that was pretty popular. And a book that I had seen in the Greenville vlog, actually, that I said I really liked the cover of. It was her book, and she was also at this signing, like running the interview, which I didn't know that. And I haven't read either of those books, obviously, but like that was cool. Another author was here. So she was conducting the interview. I'm sitting in the back. We're like, it starts, it's fine. It starts like pretty close to 7. Oh, also, no, this also pissed me off. The workers, I couldn't tell if they were like being snippy. If they were being treated poorly, be snippy, that's fine, I don't care. But like, I was pissed because of just like my entire night. So when he was snippy, I was like, oh, so you're so that's what it is. Y'all are all bitches who sell Trump shit here. Like, that's my mindset. So at one point, this one guy is at the front being like, raise your hand if there's a single seat next to you, or if there are any seats next to you, so he can get people in, obviously. So many people in the front raised their hand. I said, cool. Cool. There were seats front row that were open. I was like, all right. I wasn't about to just be like, oh, dibs, and like make my way to the front. Like, I just wasn't gonna do that. And so then he like made a comment about how he was basically telling everyone to scoot down so we can get all these seats together, and that if you came with a friend, you may just have to not sit together and you can get back together at the end, like kind of with an attitude. And I was like, if I came with a friend, I would want to sit with my friend, but like also they showed up late, you know, so whatever. I wasn't mad about that. He was like something like, we also have a baby, you know, a mother with her baby, and like no one really said anything. Like if I had heard something, it was kind of quiet, so I feel like I would have heard something. And then he's walking around and goes, yes, there is a baby here. And I was like, okay, attitude. Okay, Mr. Attitude. I was like, wow. So then moving forward, it starts. I love Liz Tomford. She's a doll. I love everything she says. Like, she's funny, she's confident. I just fucking love her. Mind you, they're talking to microphones. Can't hear. I also don't have that great of hearing. So I don't know if it was on me or if everyone thought the microphones were low, but like also I was in the back row, so like the workers were stalking things and I couldn't hear over them stalking things and like talking. So I was like, the whole time I literally was like straining myself to ear, like trying to lip read with my no glasses on.
Sat down, wanted to write myself a book, and then I reread everything I wrote like all the time because I was writing it for myself. So yeah.
The whole thing goes, they talk for about an hour. At the very end, they like asked questions to her, which is fine. Which I had a question, but like I have severe stage fright, so like I wasn't gonna ask. Like, towards the end, I think it was like 8 when they were supposed to start the signing. Liz was going to get ready for signing, which like, oh my god, I forgot of a great part. The guy with the attitude, before the thing starts, he goes, I've been asked about the bathrooms. No, we don't have bathrooms. And then I thought he was kidding. He wasn't. He literally said we cannot use the bathrooms. First of all, that feels illegal. Like, I'm not being like, that's illegal. That feels against the law to hold an event without a restroom at your event with over like 50 people. That has to be illegal. He said, if you need to use the restroom, go to Willie's down the street and look like you're going to go buy Doritos, is what he said. I said, will you leave? I was like, oh, you're so lucky I don't have to pee. I would be pissed. I would be so fucking pissed. Anyways, jumping back. The Q&A is over. Liz is going to get ready, whatever that means. And the other author, Kate something, has a game for us to play, I guess, like while they're getting ready to pass the time. First of all, couldn't hear a single fucking thing. Second of all, she was saying how she wanted to do this like bracket of NBA teams, except that it's weird that NBA players get sexualized so heavily, so we're gonna sexualize the mascots. I was like, what is going on right now? She literally said, so we're gonna use the mascots to sexualize. I was like, I'm okay. I'm really okay. We could have played telephone before that, and like that would have been more fun. Has this huge thing printed out of all these papers of mascots that we were supposed to pass around and vote on with the people in your row. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Literally get me out of here. So she comes by and passes a paper, and the people in my row are like looking at me to vote. I said, if I didn't answer, I would have looked like a fucking bitch. And so I was just like, haha. The Blue Devil. I vote Duke. And Duke ended up winning, actually. But like, it was just so weird. so weird and so quiet. Like, you can't hear anything. Oh, not to mention 100 degrees in there. The girl next to me had to at one point go out and sit outside because it was so hot, and then she ended up leaving. She didn't even get to meet Liz. She left halfway through the Q&A because it was so hot in there. And you know how I am with health. I was like, great, I'm gonna pass out now. So I handled myself actually very well with how easily I get hot and overwhelmed, especially how mad I was. Like, I was seeing red. We're waiting now at this point to get our section called. It was in groups, so I was group L. Well, first of all, I never heard a single thing be called, so I was like, what are we waiting on? Like, what's going on? Have we even started? After like 30 minutes, I'm not being dramatic. After like 30 minutes, I hear the group C be called. I was like, okay, so we're calling groups at least. But with like 15 minutes in between, like, the people at the back, we were all sitting there an hour and a half later. I was like, we had been waiting since 8 to get our stuff signed. And we were just all sitting there while Miss Kate is running her thing up at the front. She's talking to like the first 2 rows at this point because it's been an hour and no one wants to play your weird mascot game. This isn't like, I'm not hating on her. She was just trying to fill the time and be silly and engage the crowd. I started in a bad mood and wasn't interested in that. I'm trying to think of like anything else annoying that happened other than just sitting there literally for an hour and a half. But finally my section gets called and we get up and go, and it was fine. It moved quicker. I think they were like speeding them along because people were taking too long at the beginning. My idea, which I told you that I wanted her to sign the pages, so that was like my starting point, was just getting her to do that. So of course she like wanted to see what it was, and she was so nice. It is late as fuck, and like she's still got a great attitude, so good on her. So she and the girl that's helping were like looking and wanted to know what the scene was, and Liz goes, oh well, it looks like a depressing one. I was like, yeah. So we were just like talking about that, and then we were also talking about how there's an extra scene in The Right Move, like the new edition, that I hadn't read yet, and because I didn't have the new edition, obviously I just got it today. So I was reading it in line and like literally almost started crying because I had no idea what was happening, and it literally almost got me. So I told her about that, and then she was just talking about how much she loves the extra chapters and stuff like that. So it was great, and then I left, and now that was it. Oh, and as we're waiting before I see her, the woman was talking about how hard it was raining. So I was like, got it. So I'm also gonna have to walk back in the rain. Luckily it had mostly stopped, it was just sprinkling, but I just complained for 26 minutes straight. And now I'm on the way home. My ETA is 2 a.m. Now I can eat my taquitos. Oh, and I also like get one book personalized, and I had my sticky note with my name in it, but if I wanted her to sign like on the words, it felt weird to like have my name be on the words, so she didn't sign my name, but it's okay. I actually really like that she signed like on the words. I think it makes it more special. This is cold. I guess that's what happens when you complain for 30 minutes straight. Luckily, I'm not tired or anything, and I do have 2 Celsiuses, but I think it's hard to like play something because like obviously I'm not like fully looking at my phone. Like, everyone calm down. I'm not watching my phone while I'm driving, just like lightly glance. And I don't like to lightly glance if it's raining. You know, that's very dangerous, and I'm not gonna do that. Also at night, like, because it makes it a little bit harder. So I would just end up only listening, and I don't want to like put on a new show and like only listen. So I might go back to listening to Brimstone, because I grossly underestimated like being able to like how long that was gonna take. First of all, every chapter is like 30-ish minutes. I usually listen to books on 2x speed, but since this is like a fantasy and a new release and like something I'm very interested in, I'm listening to a 1.5 because I don't want to miss a single fucking detail. I literally only listened to half the amount of pages. I only got through chapter 6. I was like, holy shit. Like, I was fully convinced I would finish 1 through 12 on my way there and like still have time left. I don't, and didn't, and so I might do some of that now and get as far into it as I can. But I'll update if anything interesting happens. Hopefully not. I fucking hope nothing interesting happens. Bye. Thanks for listening. It's 12:35. I have an hour and 28 minutes left. I've been going back and forth. I've been listening to a chapter of Brimstone and then playing a random Bookmas video. But I have decided, I keep yawning, so I'm gonna crack into my Celsius. I'll do it one-handed too. I don't freaking yell at me. Driver alertness, take a break. What's happening? What is happening? Why did it just do that? I don't like that. I don't know what that means. A little thing popped up. You heard the beep. And it popped up and said driver alertness. Take a break, question mark. I fucking wish I could take a break. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty alert, babe. Maybe I like hit the line or something and it thinks I'm tired. We are not new at this. This car has been driven this late so many fucking times. And it had a cute little coffee mug symbol. Also, I'm quite literally drinking energy. I'm drinking the coffee. I was saying I'll do it one-handed so you don't yell at me. Oh, yeah! Oh, it spilled. Let me clean that real quick. It's in cracks. Oh my god. I actually made more of a mess and am being more dangerous now because I have to clean it than if I just used both my fucking hands. Anyways, Arctic Vibe is what I'm drinking. Yummy! I will be back later. I am once again witnessing a car drive off the road. Why does this keep happening to me? It's happening so much. This car just completely drove off the road and then yanked back. He's exiting now. Thank fuck. I don't want to fucking watch if you're gonna wreck. Jesus Christ. Wreck on your own time, not around me. I will have a panic attack. I clearly made it home. It's 2:26. Earlier in my head, I was like, oh, the event is 7 to 9. I'll probably leave 9:15 after I get gas. Hey, Stink, can you do that later? And I was like, oh, I'll be home by 12:30. One at the latest. It's 2:30. I'm ready to go to bed. I was just admiring my pretty signed copies on the right move. I didn't care as much about where she was signing, so she like asked which page, and I was like, it doesn't really matter. She happened to sign like directly above one of my favorite quotes. I really don't know. I'm in the same shirt. Also, I haven't moved since 10:30 in the morning. It is now, where is it? 6:45 p.m. and I've been editing since 10:30 in the morning when I woke up. I don't know why I acted like, the way I said it made it sound like I didn't pick a page and she flipped to a random page. I picked the page. All I was saying is she happened to sign right above the exact quote that I liked. So it wasn't as cool as I made it sound. I picked that particular page. It was either left or right page. That was it. Like, she picked the perfect place to sign. It's right above, all I see is blue, and then his like long like loved his long love proclamation to her. Shit. So couldn't have been better, honestly. And then I also forgot, knock over that tree. I literally fucking dare you. I forgot we got a cutie bookmark with all the people on it. Why are you all going crazy right now? They're literally all trying to fight each other. It's 2:30 in the morning. Go to bed. That's it. That's all I have for you right now. And for the video. That's all I have for the video. Here are all my unsigned books. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for keeping me company on my drive home and letting me vent to you. I'm not gonna apologize for my attitude. Not even a little bit. I'm not sorry about it. It's what happens when I'm pissy. But thanks for coming. I hope this made you be like, maybe I should read the Windy City series, because you should. It's a really, really good series and one of my favorites. And Liz Tomford's the best. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you watched the entire rant, thanks for caring. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I have absolutely no idea what day this was. I am so gone when it comes to Vlogmas schedule. So no idea what day it is. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe, let me guess, day 8? We'll see. I don't know, but bye.